22 on Preacher's initiative.
21. I got 21.
Hold on.
21 on yours. Darkstalker, what'd you get? 5? That is a low number, Mr. Darkstalkeritis.
I'm in pain.
I'm
That's
one away
my
from
only
tying
at 20 of the
Preacher.
night.
Oh, man. Alright, still waiting on Trakey, Java, and
20.
Mr.
Oh,
Bipster.
nat 20,
Mr.
21.
Bipster.
Oh, man.
Yes!
Wait.
That means I'm the only one right now with 22.
Wait, you got 21 as well?
Yeah,
I got 21.
Oh, me and Dustin have to re-roll. We both got 21.
Yeah, both of you re-roll. I'm going to see which one of you got slightly higher than the other. This is to see who gets an extra 0.5 on there.
18.
Okay. Dustin, can you roll another initiative?
That's a pretty big number, Dustin.
18.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
Are you serious?
All right,
Copy.
third time's a charm.
Fudge.
11.
I got 8.
All right, Dustin, your final initiative is 21.5.
17.
I'm gonna kill you.
Wow.
Drive all the way to
Alrighty,
your house.
so we got that figured out. Java, when you get a chance, can you roll initiative for
I
me?
almost did, but I did.
Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Can I get all my charges for my fourth horseman back because I killed Bippo with them?
No.
Okay.
You should have thought of that before you killed Bippo.
Oh yeah, you know what?
I figured it was
never
worth
used initiative. I really should.
I figured it was worth a shot.
Or
You
not
know,
initiative.
like
All right, I got all my.
What
dice
have you
so I
never
can use
used,
the-
Java?
Inspiration.
That's it.
Oh yeah, people with
Once I
inspiration,
stop-
you still have
Once it's my
supers.
turn, I'm just gonna stop doing what my character's doing. I'm gonna punch you in the balls.
There you go. Java, what'd you get for... Oh, you rolled it earlier. 11. I see that in the chat. Okay, so then I'll have Bippo roll when he gets back. Alrighty, starting off, it's going to be Preacher's turn.
awesome.
Reach.
I choose to rescue Trakey from Trevor.
Yeah, Trakey, you're taking about 80 points of Trevor damage here as he just
It's my
mangles.
turn.
I thought we.
Honestly, no.
I thought I skipped this part.
No, this was in between episodes. If you read the manga, there was a point where you got locked in the closet here and mangled to death by a Trevor.
Dang
It was me. I locked you in
I
the
missed the
closet.
manga release. 'cause
Yeah,
I
the
was so
anime
busy.
adaptation skipped it to...
I am going to use my inspiration
Oh man.
Ew.
and drop a well.
Well of Radiance right off the bat. Alrighty. Make me draw.
Yes, because I'm in here by myself.
He do be in here by himself though.
And
Alright.
so I don't really want to what's it called?
Oh yeah, because you rushed in blindly and got reincarnated as an
Yes.
exo. Alrighty.
Okay, and then I am going to attack the Minotaur closest to me with my fourth horseman.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
It's not gonna hit 7.
Okay, that is going to miss.
Okay, then I will attack with my thorn for a bonus action.
I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you cast Well
I'm
of Radiance
watching
with your
wrong
bonus
stream.
action.
No wonder I'm confused. Look
I
at
what,
Peter's
what?
stream. I'm like, what's
Well of Radiance is your bonus action.
Oh, I didn't know that. Never
Yeah.
mind then. Then I'm done.
Alrighty.
I'll see you guys in 40 minutes.
Yep.
Hang on a
Unless
second.
Bippo takes like an extra 40
Oh,
minutes.
Preacher,
if he
can you
comes
roll
back.
that attack roll again? You're standing in your well. You have advantage.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a synthetic 20.
Nice.
Oh my
I rolled
You
a
also have
17.
You also have 3 stacks of Radiance.
What's 3 stack of radiance do?
You add 3
Hold
to
on,
your
hold on,
attack
hold on.
rolls and damage rolls if you have 3 stacks.
23.
There you go.
23.
All right. A 23 is going to hit.
1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning. 2.
Okay. You get to add 3 to that because you have 3 stacks of Radiance.
Nice. 5.
All right. There you go. So that's going to deal 5 damage to Mr. Mini-Taur.
Not me just grabbing dinner while this is all happening.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
about
I
to
think
go heat
half
up
of
mine
our
because-
party is getting dinner at the moment. So
Hold on, I'm rolling. 1. I roll
Womp
away.
womp. All right, you don't go
Roll.
get dinner. Alrighty. What did you hit him with, by the way? What weapon was that?
My fourth horseman.
Okay, yeah. So you wind up and you do your patented mace attack, which does a fair bit of damage to this guy. And then, since this is the end of your turn, you also regain 2d6 hit points.
Yeah, you want to know? You want to know how many hit points I have because I just got reincarnated as myself.
Yeah, I do want to know.
I have 23.
That's a good amount of hit points.
That sucks.
Alrighty, and that's going to be your turn. Trakey, you are up, and Water Gunner, you are on deck.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, unfairly
Alright,
no.
so let's see. I'm back there.
So you're up here.
So there is that one enemy that's not circled in
Oh,
red. Is
sorry,
he
this
good
guy's
or bad?
dead. Preacher bashed
Oh,
his
okay.
head into this thing and killed him.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see.
I can actually
So-
delete him from reality. Hang on.
What are my options? All right, so I'm gonna move to the right. The full 30 feet.
Okay.
Back.
Alrighty. Roll initiative. So you can get up to here or like down to here.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool.
Let's see.
And then Mr. Bipster, once I get your initiative roll, I'll add you to the turn order here.
Here we go.
It's me, Mr. Beepster.
Just gotta roll some initiative.
Was that dexterity?
That is dexterity,
23.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Pip
Boom.
get 23.
16.
16. Not bad.
Average.
Yeah.
Can you show me the rest of the room, Chris?
I can. Let's see.
Not.
So farther back, you've got a horde of goblins here, and then a big hydra in the back of the room, and then the 2 minotaurs at the door.
Okay. Oh, that's a door that I would have to go through, right?
Yeah, this right here is a door. It's open
Okay.
right now because Preacher burst through and got himself killed immediately.
Just to be
As you do.
reincarnated as.
As usual.
So from where I'm standing right now, I wouldn't be able to hit either of those minotaurs.
Not without
Like, for the
dashing.
ranged attack. Okay.
You might be able to just barely hit this guy with an attack, but he's behind partial cover, so it's going to be a little harder to hit than usual. His AC is going to be a little higher, effectively.
Okay. I'll dash is an action, right?
That is correct.
All right, dash into the well, please.
Okay. 2, 3.
And then what do I do with a
Uh,
bonus action?
So you can get within melee range of this guy, or you can stay outside of it. If you want to get in melee of this guy.
Yeah, let's get in melee of that guy.
All right.
And let's see, bonus action attack. We have a light. Let's go with my funnel web.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You're going to have advantage because you're standing in the well.
So roll it twice, right?
Yep, and take the higher number. You also gain 3
Well,
stacks of
5.
radiance. Oh wait, actually, no, you don't because you weren't in it when it was cast. Never mind. Ignore the radiance.
Ah.
All right, so I got a 17 for hit.
Okay, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Let's see. So that one's 1d6. 5 plus 5, so 10. What else do I do? All right, so 10 damage.
10 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 5.
Oh, that's right. You're strunk. Alrighty.
Big
Um,
strong.
Show you the power of flex tape.
I saw this Minotaur and repaired it
one.
using only Flex Seal.
What?
It's It's slashing damage, by the way, in case that matters at all.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Chris, I would love a Shadows of Mordor enemy system where they keep coming back with just more and more flex tape on them.
That would be great. Alrighty, so that's Dustin's turn. Water Gunner, it is your turn, and Bippo, you're the next player on deck.
Yeah. From my good knowledge, I'm still just on the computer booting up the Battle.net launcher.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're booting up Overwatch over here.
Yeah. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gaming out while doing some hacking tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading a text. I'm just also doing some hacking in the process. So my objective is just to roll. If I get to play the game, and if I successfully boot up Overwatch, get to play the game, then I just come to help you guys. So.
So you're just straight up playing right now.
Yeah.
I see.
And
So
right now.
So basically, you booted up the computer, you launched Battle.net, and you noticed that inside the Battle.net launcher, the only game currently installed is Overwatch 2.
No, this is between Red War, Rise of Fire, and it's OG Overwatch.
No. That takes place in the distant future. It is Overwatch 2.
Dang it, Damien.
It is a line we do not cross.
Thank you for finishing.
I thought this was supposed to be the golden age of man. What do you mean it's Overwatch 2?
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
Precisely.
Overwatch 3 was lost in the collapse, I'm sorry to say.
Wait, I thought the collapse hadn't happened yet.
The collapse.
No, the
is
collapse
what-
happened like centuries ago.
Collapse.
It's essential
Oh, okay.
for the entire
Yeah.
V2 universe.
The second collapse is the one everyone's panicking about, but the collapse, the original one that wiped out most of humanity, that happened.
Yeah.
And it wiped out the entire development team working on Overwatch 3.
No.
And
Hey, I've got a question.
all two
Yeah.
of them.
the
Did
second
Trinity
class.
get +3 damage on all of those two?
No, so well, actually, hang on.
'Cause he's in
So
my well.
let's look at the description here. So when you cast this spell, you and all allies within range gain 3 stacks of radiance. So he wasn't in the radius when you cast it, so he doesn't get the 3 stacks. He does regain 2d6 hit points, and he gains 1 stack of radiance while he ends his turn inside here. So,
Okay, so
Dustin,
next
yeah.
turn he does.
So Dustin, if you're not at full health, go ahead and gain 2d6 hit points for finishing in a well. And also
Do I get
keep in
Lotus
mind,
Shield at all?
nope.
Okay.
And then keep
I'm
in
already
mind,
at
you
full
also have 1 stack of radiance that'll last until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And every turn that you end in the well will give you another stack as the last one expires, so you can just refresh the perk by ending turns in here. Okay, so that answers your question. Water Gunner, so you're playing
Yeah.
Overwatch 2 right now.
Yeah. And
Go-
then do I have
For
to
real, for
roll
real.
high enough to get to play the game and get back in the action?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check. I need to see how hand-eye coordinated you are.
Sleight of hand. That makes sense.
Yeah.
+2, and then Dex +2. 14.
14. You are about to get play of the game, and then it does the highlight intro where Sombra hacks it, and the Sombra player actually got play of the game instead.
Gosh dang it. I hate this is why Sombra is just my number one most hated thing in the world.
Do you hop on the subreddit and make a complaint?
Yes, actually, that would be the only time I go on the subreddit, just complain about Sombra and
There
how
you
she's
go.
a mistake.
All right, so that's Water Gunner's turn. Bippo, you are up, and Java, you're the next player on deck.
Okay. I'm totally not in the middle of a Marvel Snap match right now, but this
All
is fine. Awkward. Okay.
You've got time.
So, let me see. What does the board look like right now? Okay. It
So
looks
you are
like
here.
that.
Enemies are
I'm over
here.
there.
More enemies are back here.
I'm gonna, at a bare minimum, go up to the doorway, assuming I have enough movement for that. I don't know another
You can get
count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get to about here before dashing.
Okay.
And then if you
yeah, I'll
dash,
just
that'll
dash over
take-
there. That's a
All right.
bonus action, right?
It's an action to dash. Oh wait, actually, you can
Okay.
get here because you're fast. if you want, you
Yay,
can use your bonus
fair.
action on a hunter dodge if you have the spell slots for it, and that might extend your movement a little bit.
Thanos. Why is Thanos?
Yes, you have 2 spell slots remaining.
Oh, that's not many.
Um,
I don't like
Right,
that.
It is.
yeah. Oh, actually, you've got. Yeah, you've got 2 left on your Guardian tab, and then you have all 3 on your D&D tab. So I guess technically you have 5. I forget how I was doing that. I'm pretty sure you
Okay.
have 5
So wait, 5 what?
spell slots
I'm confused. Okay. In total or available to use?
available. 6 in total, but
Okay.
you used 1 already.
Okay. I only used 1?
I know it doesn't sound right, but you might not have been keeping track of your spell slots, and I don't feel like going
Honestly,
through
that would
several
make
sessions of footage to check. So I guess you win.
Alright, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
And
Yeah,
balanced. Fair and balanced.
Fair and
I'm
balanced,
gonna
like Fox News.
dash.
Very
I'm
and
gonna
All right.
dash.
You're just gonna use your action to dash.
I'm just gonna dash.
4. All right, so you can get
Like Mario
you can get
Kart
just
double
inside
dash.
here. You can get into melee range of either one of these guys. What are you looking to do?
I'll gain up on the dude who's already being destroyed by my 2 teammates.
Alrighty.
And I'll use
Squeeze
my
him in there.
bonus action to hit him with crate.
Alrighty, go ahead and make an attack roll. You're gonna roll with advantage because you're standing inside the Well of Radiance.
Ooh, I like that. Boom.
You're welcome.
13. Alright.
What can I say?
Let's do that again. Boom. 23.
That's much better. That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I have to go check what. I think it's like 1d6 plus 3, right? Sounds about right. Boom. 6 damage.
6 damage on this guy. Alrighty, he is looking pretty thoroughly torn apart. He has kind of just barged
Yay.
in here and dismantled this guy after Preacher cast a well in his face. So he is just barely standing though.
Wait, is that a healing rift or Well of Radiance?
This is a Well of Radiance.
Oh, wow.
So
Wowee.
if your turn is over, you can go ahead and regain 2d6 hit points.
Okay.
And then on your next
turn.
turn, you'll have 1 stack of Radiance.
Wow.
Oh
Thank
boy.
you, Preacher Boy.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. It's going to be the Hydra's turn now.
Oh no.
Hail Hydra.
He's
as they
going to
say.
hover forward 1, 2, 3,
How
4,
you doing,
5,
fellow
6.
kids?
You should be able to into one.
And let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Ah, you guys are just out of range of his attack. All right, he's
Oh.
just going to stand here, and he's going to
Menacing.
conjure up the little force fields that kind of rotate around him.
Hi.
Alrighty, and then it's going to be Java's turn, and Darkstalker, you are on deck after Java Matrix.
All right, I am gonna see this Minotaur just absolutely getting whacked upon and beat upon. I'm gonna figure that my friends probably have that handled, and I'm gonna stroll
No,
up
we don't.
to the
Help
other
us.
Minotaur and do a swords to it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to swords.
Do us.
All right, that is gonna be a 17.
Alrighty, that is going to hit. Go ahead
That's a big
and
number.
roll some damage.
All right, let's see. D6
He's fun.
4 damage. That is gonna be 8 damage.
Alrighty,
And I'm going to do a bonus swords to it,
alrighty, go ahead and roll to bonus
and
swords.
that's gonna be
Oh,
a
jeez.
22,
Oh, jeez, I did not mean to zoom into 800%.
and that's gonna be 7 more damage.
Okay,
That's a lot of damage.
so 15 damage in total for a grand total of ouch damage. All right, he is not
Is
looking
alpha
good.
Call 15 in this world.
So he's not looking too good, but he's still standing. Anything else you do on your turn? You still got a little bit of movement here.
No, I'm content and happy with my lot in life.
Alrighty. It's going to be the Minotaur's turn. This guy here, he
Who's
is
on
going.
deck? Sorry.
Darkstalker is on deck after the Minotaurs.
Darkstalker.
So
I rolled a very low initiative. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I
Unbelievable.
just wanted to make sure we're prepared.
So this Minotaur, he is actually going to teleport from here over to
Boom.
here, and then he's going to run a little farther out just to try to get away from you guys.
Opportunity attacks, baby.
Well, he teleported, so unfortunately,
Doesn't matter. He was still within the 5 feet of me.
no,
Because
he
he
teleported outside the 5
right
feet.
there.
He teleported from here to here, so he's outside the. So he's going to dodge that damage.
Unacceptable. I
I
don't
know.
appreciate you letting all the enemies teleport outside of my melee range.
I know, right? Well, unfortunately, that's just how teleporting works in this world. Tell him, Java.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
All right. And then this guy is going to wind up for a big punch against Mr. Java Matrix.
Oh.
Java
be
does
loads.
a 15 hit.
It does not.
I
don't think
forgot
you
who I was punching. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
So you basically
Idiot.
managed to angle your head just right to block his strike with your mouth sword
All right, let's go.
after dealing 2 solid hits with your hand swords.
That's because I'm awesome.
Alrighty, and
He
then
is
it's going to
awesome,
be
to be fair.
Darkstalker's turn, and Preacher, you are on deck after Darkstalker.
Sorry, I had a chip in my mouth. All
No
right.
worries.
How close in the door can I get?
So you can get 1, 2,
Without
3,
dashing.
4, 5. You can get this far without dashing. So you could
What
get.
about going upwards?
You can get upwards to about here, or downwards to about here. I think I'm eyeballing at this point.
I was thinking upwards if I could angle it right to be able to shoot over Java at the Minotaur's head.
Yeah, you could do that. It's going to be a little bit of a hard shot because you've got partial cover from the wall there.
I know,
But
but,
you
I'm
can
kind of far away.
Yeah, you can still take the
He's
shot.
a pro gamer.
You could also angle a shot at this guy or one of the goblins as well. I think, depending on what you're using, you should have the range
how
to
does
pull that.
Does,
Would a firebolt hit?
Firebolt would hit. Well, I mean,
does
it
eating
would be in range.
potatoes- Oh, okay. Does eating potato chips give him advantage?
No, if anything,
even
it gives you
potato
disadvantage because it's hard to eat
well,
potatoes and attack
Not
at the same time.
potatoes.
It depends what
Tortillas.
flavor, what type of.
That's
chips
even
it
worse.
is.
Tortillas are even harder to eat while fighting, so that's going to be a minus 20 to your attack rolls.
Oh, man.
Minus 20.
I'm kidding.
Minus 20.
So if I can I reach the first goblin there?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, easy.
Easy games.
Let's see, 1d20 plus 5. We're casting the firebolt, by the way.
Okay,
13 hit.
that is going to hit this goblin here. Go ahead and roll some damage.
When you say this goblin, is that the AC of each of the goblins?
Is what the AC?
Will a 13 hit each of the goblins?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what do you think he's gonna tell
You
you?
That is a
bad
good
gamer.
question.
Metagamer. Be
Uh,
shunned from among us.
If only there was some way to tell whether an
Among Us?
attack would hit these other goblins or not. Maybe like some kind of trial and error method. Well, they had some sort of
Fighting.
stick.
That existed.
Well, they had some sort of stick that could test the AC of any creature I hit with it.
7.
I feel like our crowd control is not very good. We really are just whacking these guys one at a time.
Honestly, though, you guys kind of are a crowd, so crowd control.
That's fair.
Who
You
needs
don't
it?
need to be a
That's
one-man
fair.
army.
All right. So this guy
7
gets hit with
damage.
your firebolt, and he's hurting pretty well, but he's just barely still standing. Basically, you knocked his noggin off, so now he's walking around headless.
Oh, hey!
Dang.
Wait, does that mean that he unconsciously comes towards me in the next round?
That's a good question. Darkstalker, is
only
anything
there
else
was
you want to do
someone-
on your turn?
Can I use my bonus action to dash into the well, or
You can't dash as a bonus action unless you have a special
an
ability that allows you to do so. Dash is normally
well,
an
in that
action.
case, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's almost like I
that
asked that
was
question earlier. Isn't that crazy?
It's going to be the goblin's
It's almost as
turn.
if I was getting dinner
Yeah,
earlier. That's
1,
crazy.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Almost like you're stupid.
This
That's
goblin's going to
crazy.
walk all the way up
It's
to
almost like you lack a
you
brain. That's
guys.
crazy.
He's going to go ahead and try to hit
Almost like you
Preacherborn
should Shut
here.
up so that Chris can talk. That's crazy.
You're one to talk.
Preacher, does a 14 hit?
My AC is 14 exactly. So
Oh,
I think
okay.
so.
Yes,
That's a
so that
yes.
does hit. So he is going to
Okay.
deal a little bit of damage to you. He is going to deal 5 radiant damage.
What's that mean?
It means you take 5
That means
radiant
it's
damage.
radiant
Oh,
damage.
okay.
And then these guys are going to move up this way. These guys are going to kind of... Basically, everybody's kind of going to move up here. These 3 guys are each going to pick a target and fire. These 2 are probably hitting you because you seem to single-handedly almost take down a Mini-Taur. And this last one's going to target Trakey because he's the biggest thing in the room, so he's most likely to hit.
I thought your mom was the biggest thing in the room.
Frick, yeah, dude.
Java, does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Okay, and does a
So
16
sad,
hit?
Too bad. Try later. No, it does not.
Oh, jeez! I hate how high your AC is.
I am a tough cookie.
And then
He
Trakey does a
is.
14 hit.
You really.
No, it does not.
Stupid goblin, stop aiming at the tanks. Alrighty, that is the goblin's turn. It goes back around to Preacherborn with Trakey on deck.
All right.
I'm going to attack the goblin that's right in front of my face with my fourth horseman. Actually, no, I'll attack him with my syncopation.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
19 plus 3, 22.
All right, you have advantage on that, so go ahead and make it again just to make sure you don't crit.
12 plus 3, 15.
All right, so you're just going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You have 3 stacks of radiance, so you can add 3 to that number.
1d6. Of course I roll a 1 again. So 4.
Alrighty, 4
Wait,
damage.
no. Sorry, 5. Because it's 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you are able to cut this guy down so that he stops existing. Which is just very unfortunate for him. Big sad.
Okay, and then I would like to move down and cast a bonus action and attack the nope down on the Mini-Taur on Java.
Okay, there you go.
Are you
Okay,
gonna kill Steel? But come on.
I'm attacking with Thorn.
Okay. Go ahead and make an
Hey, it's
attack
not
roll.
gonna work. It's a nat 1.
Okay. That is definitely gonna miss.
No way.
Well, with that being the case,
Yeah.
with me missing, I am going to provoke an opportunity attack
Okay.
and using the last little bit of my movement to go back into the well.
Alrighty, so he's gonna make an attack roll on you. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Okay. So he's gonna take a swipe at you, but he doesn't quite connect, unfortunately.
Okay, and then while I'm back in here, allies that in their turn, 2d6 hit
Yep.
points. Okay, I'm done. 4,
Alrighty.
2, so 6.
Nice.
That means I'm
Alrighty.
just back to full health.
There you go. Trakey, you are up, and Water Gunner, you're on standby.
Cool.
Hang on. Actually, Sydney is next turn in initiative, so
What?
Sydney has next turn initiative.
yeah.
I love this outcome.
No pressure, Preacher, but we're all watching you. Actually, now we're all watching Java play Elder Scrolls. It's very
Elder
interesting.
Scrolls
I
3.
heard the scrolls.
You know, I think this Elder Scrolls is actually one of them that doesn't have any Elder Scrolls in it.
Nice.
That's kind of
Elder
funny.
Scrolls
It's
doesn't
called
have-
Elder Scrolls.
You know what?
Skyrim sort of has them in it.
You know what? Water Gunner, why don't you take your turn and Trakey can hop in
Alright.
when he's available.
All right, time to roll another sleight of hand.
Alrighty.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20. Alrighty.
Oh, that's pretty
You
gamer.
you managed to play the game by you basically jump right on to the point when everyone's back's turned and you pressed Q
Yes.
and then it got 6 kills.
They see 9 and I killed everyone.
Yeah. It was one of those like double trip mine Junkrat jumps to get behind him and then a 6-man rip
Yeah.
tire.
I
Uh-huh.
think the dumb
Yeah.
thing about Overwatch is that only one player gets to play the game.
I don't know how you got 6 because you're playing Overwatch 2 and there's only 5 players, but it's
They added the 6 players.
Yeah.
I think that is
Yeah.
actually a
Yeah.
thing they're talking about.
Anyways.
Adding back to 6v6.
All right, I'm
They
back.
better be.
alrighty. So Water Gunner just got play of the game.
All right, so I'm back into action.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'll be useful this time.
Alrighty.
Yeah, right.
So
And
what
then
do you
mean
because
this
my
time?
amazing play of
Never
the
been
game
useful.
actually kills a single goblin.
This is not correct.
Dang it. Well, worth a shot.
All right.
So what do you do on your turn?
What else can I
Um,
do?
You have a movement, you have an action, and you have a bonus action.
I can still do all that
You
even
only have
after
a whole turn.
Yes.
doing that. Okay.
The D&D 5th edition doesn't actually have a set of rules for playing Overwatch, so
Interesting.
we're gonna.
Interesting.
No way.
They should have told
I
me
can't
that.
believe it,
Okay, so I
Chris.
get closer to the battlefield as far
Alrighty.
as I can.
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get about here without dashing, or you can dash and get even closer.
I'm a projectile character, so I guess I'll stay put.
Alrighty. Cool. Trakey, it is your turn.
All right. Walk up to the other Minotaur.
Alright, which one? Below or to the right?
I'll go right. Looks like everybody's already towards the one at the bottom, so I'll hit the one that's alone.
Alrighty, go ahead and make an attack roll.
All right, let's see. And I no longer have advantage, right?
That's correct. You're outside the well, so your advantage is toast.
11 plus 7, 18.
Okay, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Let's go with.
How long does the well last?
1 minute or 10 rounds of combat.
right.
Let's go with Maul. So that's gonna be 2d6. So if I have a 2d6 plus 5, is
Yeah.
that 2d6s plus 5 each die, or
No.
is it 2d6 and then plus 1 singular 5?
What
Like,
are you
I
rolling
rolled
2d6 with? What weapon is that?
2d6 with a Maul.
Oh, yeah. So you're just adding 5 to the result of
To the
2d6. And you're not getting
Perfect.
a plus 10.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
One,
Too much 10.
5, so 10.
All right. Nice. So you manage to basically just splatter the guy, and Vex parts just go flying across the lab. And
Wait, he's dead?
Darkstalker, seeing this happen, a chill runs up your spine because you are also a Minotaur.
I shudder.
Yeah.
I start shaking my metal parts.
Yep.
He is now frightened and cannot move
Shaking
Yeah.
in
towards.
his metal.
Intimidation
Yeah.
successful.
Downloading fear.exe.
Wait, so does that mean he's dead?
That does mean he's dead.
Oh, sweet. I'm
Believe it
based.
or not, he's
Nice.
dead.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Um,
And then Bippo, you are on deck, by the way.
Yay! My favorite.
bonus. What can I do for bonus? Let's see. I can do anything I want. No. I guess I'll just. I'll use my movement to get How far can I go?
You've
Can I
got
go
about
back
5
to the
feet.
other
You
one?
could get in melee range of this goblin, or you could get back into the well.
I'm
You
gonna
seem
hop
to be.
back in the well.
Alrighty. You're gonna
And
gain
then I'll
at the end of your
hunker
turn.
down it.
Alrighty. Gain
Yeah.
2d6 hit points.
For me?
And
No.
Bippo, it's gonna be your turn. And Java, you're the next
Yay.
player on deck.
I am
Okie dokie.
so.
Man, this we're getting through this pretty quick.
Yeah, you guys are getting good
You better
at
knock on
combat. This is getting
We're
breezy.
actually getting through combat.
Okay. Wow. Are any of those like random goblins like damaged or anything? Or are they just kind of chill?
Let's see. Well, there's one
I think
here
only
that
one goblin
died.
got damaged.
Okay.
The rest seem to be in full health.
So I want to cast my super at some point, but I don't know if this is a good place to use it.
Yeah,
Keep in mind we are outside the boss room.
yeah, that's true. You
No,
guys
yes,
have a
that's
boss
true. I
arena
might
coming
have
up.
to
You can
save
maybe
that.
save
Alright.
it for.
I'm gonna throw one of them arc bolt grenades at the goblin straight in front of me.
Alrighty, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I don't remember what the attack roll is for my.
It's 1d20 plus your spell attack modifier. And because you're in the well, you get to make this attack with advantage.
Okay. What's my spell attack modifier?
It should be on your spell sheet in the top right corner.
+5. Okay.
Oddly enough, all the information we need is
So
on our
what do you say
spell
was
sheets.
the roll? I didn't find. I can't. I still
insane.
can't find the rolls for the arc bolt.
So Arc Bolt is on the Guardian page,
Rolls.
Okay.
and you use your spell attack modifier for the attack roll.
Okay, it's at the bottom. Okay. Doesn't say how
Those
the
poor
roll
aculates.
hit it though.
It's a 1d20. It's a spell attack roll. So just like all your other attack rolls, it's a 1d20.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
bad paying attention to things. 19.
Alrighty, that is gonna. Which goblin are you targeting?
The one straight in front of me.
This guy right here.
No, like yeah, to the right.
To the right.
The right guy.
This guy here.
No,
To the
the guy
left,
that's
to the
not
left.
below
Left.
me. The what? Right there. That one. No.
This is you.
Yes, the one directly to the right of me.
This
straight
one.
across. Yes.
I literally
That's
the
the
first one I said.
thought you said
It was
the
the
other
very first
one.
one I asked.
Okay, I'm
All right.
sorry.
19
You
is
need
gonna
your
hit that
glasses,
guy,
man.
so you can go ahead and roll some
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
It's like, what is this rigmarole?
Okay.
You're good, you're good.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Alright,
no, no worries.
this
You're good.
5. Also, he gains 1 stack of jolted.
Nice. All right, so you deal 5 damage to this guy. You can see him sort of spark, and his joints kind of like twitch in weird directions as the electricity kind of arcs through him. But
Okay.
he, after a little bit of staggering, he sort of regains his footing and continues to press his advance towards you.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That was my action, right?
That's correct.
No.
So for my bonus action, I will do nothing. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
done, I guess.
Dope. All right, you're going to regain
Okay.
2d6 hit points for finishing your turn in the well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
I like that. Oh wait a
And then-
minute. How much? Hold on, let me go look and add health to me myself.
All right, while you're
So then
healing
you roll it,
yourself,
right?
the Hydra
What
is
was
going
it?
to
Say
go.
2d6. Was that what it was? 2d6?
Yeah,
2d6,
2d6
yes.
healing. And then while you're rolling
cool.
that healing, the Hydra
I
is going to
am-
hover over this like conference table looking thing
Max health.
with it's got like lab supplies all over it because you're in kind of a big old laboratory here with lots
Yeah.
of like, these are like giant like back to tank looking things. They're all empty at the
Okay.
moment, but kind of weird.
Okay.
The Hydra's going to float
Spooky.
over here, and then he's going to fire a blast right here that's going to hit, sort of make an attack against all 3 of you here. Can I have Bippo, Preacher, and Java each make a dexterity saving throw?
You got
Yes.
it, Sam.
How about you?
Well, you don't have to.
I got
Yeah,
a
but I just wanted to say
9.
that.
9 was pretty
4.
rough.
4.
one.
You
Why
got a
is my
4.
life?
And then
I
just-
got a
15.
4.
Okay, 15. Preacher, you are going to succeed. The other two are going to fail. Oh my gosh. So Biffo and Java, you are each going to take 10 radiant damage. Preacher, you're only going to take 5 radiant damage.
That hurts. 10
Ouchie.
damage.
Yeah.
ouchie, my
Imagine
bum.
taking damage.
Wait, what was that attack
Shut
from?
up.
I missed that.
That was from this Hydra firing an AoE at you guys.
It wasn't very nice.
Yeah.
In fact, it was quite rude.
Yeah,
You
so-
should
Well,
stop that.
I thought. Oh well, okay.
Yeah, because he fired it like right here where all of you are adjacent to it. So, but yeah, so Bippo,
Justin, you got
Java
your
took
Jedi.
10, Preacher, you took 5. That is the Hydra's turn. Java, you are up.
Alrighty, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop up a real nice Word of Dawn.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
The
All
word of
right.
the Dawn.
Okay, man.
Which I believe that burns my inspiration.
That
Which
does,
also
yes.
Makes things be good and better, and
So-
gives us a nice
So
little base.
I would
this-
like to, for one,
Yeah.
express my shock because I did not realize that Java Matrix could do any Guardian abilities.
Has he even
This
casted
is the
any at
first time I've
This is
seen
his-
him.
This is
I
his second
can?
Ward of Dawn. He did one in the tutorial.
I can. I really
Oh.
don't have to most of the time. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because swords.
But
Hey, what do I get from him casting that?
That is a great question. I am pulling up his Guardian page now
I
to
have
answer
a
that, Paul.
question. Is it too late for me to have moved slightly before I did that?
Well, I've got a special button called Control Z, so no, it's not too late.
Okay.
But it is too late to apologize.
I move
Yeah.
about 10 feet towards the Hydra, so I'm still next to the Minotaur, but I'm like on his right side.
Yeah, like over here.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then cast it.
Yeah, you can do that. So, what is the radius? Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius. That's what I thought. So, from...
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
There you go. Perfectly centered.
And then for my bonus action,
I believe that was your bonus action, so you still have your action.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because either way, I'm going to do the same thing, except now I get +7 instead of +5, which is I'm going to hit him with World on 0.
Alrighty. Go
But
ahead.
I actually get advantage on that as well.
That's
so-
correct. Being in the ward, you have advantage on this attack.
And that's a good thing because I was a nat 1 right there.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll again.
Imagine
On
if
nat
they're
2!
one.
That's
On nat
hilarious.
2!
No, the sequel.
All right.
I'm going to action search because there's no way how did that happen.
Awesome.
Bro, if Nat 1 was so
Alright,
good, why wasn't there a Nat
17
2?
should actually hit him, I believe.
That will actually hit him, I believe. Go ahead and roll some damage
And
there.
I don't get advantage on damage, right? Just on.
No, damage you don't get advantage on. Just in general in
Alright.
D&D, the only thing you're getting advantage on are D20 rolls. So
So
Uh.
that's gonna be a 7 damage there that I did.
I guess that's not technically true. There's very specific abilities that you will be privy to if you get them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
And then what do we get for him dropping that bubble on us?
What do we get?
By we,
So
you mean you.
everybody inside the bubble, roll 3d6 for your temporary hit points, aka overshield.
5, 9,
Wait, who's in the
Ooh,
overshield?
14.
Right now, Preacher and Java. It's this big purple
Okay.
dome here.
Okay, so I've got 14 temporary hit points.
Nice. All right.
I got 8. And then is there a healing thing with this too? Or-
So it's not healing, but you get the temporary hit points when you enter the dome. So if you're dissatisfied with your overshield or if it runs out, you can pop out and back in to re-roll the overshield.
So I gotta say something here.
Yeah, what's up?
Technically, the way this is written,
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
you don't lose your overshield when you leave the bubble, but you do gain more overshield by re-entering the bubble.
So
So you
D&D,
could just rapidly step in and out.
so 5th edition rules, by definition, you can only have temporary hit points from a single source. Temporary hit points do
Yeah,
not
it's the
stack
same
in
source.
D&D.
It's the same
Yeah,
source.
this is the same source.
Even when you're doing the same source, you only get it once. It does not stack. I appreciate it, and I would have included wording to prevent that if D&D didn't already have wording to prevent that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, effectively though, you do have your overshield is effectively a source of limitless healing right now, because at the start of your turn, any damage you've taken, as long as you still have a little bit of an overshield, you just pop out and back in with your movement and get a full overshield again.
That's true.
So it's still wicked powerful, arguably more powerful than a well, depending on who you ask.
Oh no, I agree. Buff
Yeah.
well.
There you go.
Hashtag buff.
And then,
Well,
so sorry, you dealt how much damage to the Minotaur?
7.
Okay, 7 damage. I believe.
That should kill him, right?
Yeah, yep, that kills him.
Let's go.
Doesn't help that he was volatile, so even if it didn't, you could roll an extra 1d4 of radiant damage because he had the volatile debuff from being in the well. But he's dead anyways. Oops, that's not the right tool. Alrighty, so basically he got blinded and also volatile, and then you just kind of obliterated him inside the dome. From everyone else's perspective, they just see a dome and just the faint cry of a Minotaur. And then it's
I shudder
gone.
again.
Yeah, Darkstalker shudders again. You guys are giving him major PTSD right now.
Vietnam flashback.
Yeah,
The daily Vietnam flashbacks.
there you go.
I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks. I didn't even serve in the Nam.
I
Alrighty.
wish you did. It was a good time.
You're a liar, and the truth is not in you.
Okay,
Agent
that
Orange is
is
the real stuff to
Java's
smoke.
turn. Darkstalker, you are on deck after the Minotaurs go. And since the Minotaurs are decked, it's your
I
turn.
am the Minotaur.
You are the Minotaur.
He is the Minotaur.
What you doing, Mr. Minotaur?
Persuade them.
Am I able to walk basically like where Preacher is, both into the well and the whatchamacallit?
Yeah,
Ward?
you can use 20 feet of movement to get just inside both of these. So go ahead and roll 3d6
Alright.
to gain an overshield for that many hit points.
14.
14. Nice. And then
Do I add that on my sheet somewhere, or
yeah,
it's
so on
directly
the
under
front
your,
page
hit
there should
points.
be a square for
the shield?
temporary hit points.
It says temporary hit points.
Yeah, right under your regular
Oh, I
hit
see it.
points. Yep. So you can update that to have 14. So then when you take damage, you take it from there instead of your HP until that
Alright.
runs out. You have an extra 10 feet of movement, so you can step outside the bubble into the well if you want. As a reminder, the bubble is a solid dome, so you cannot make ranged attacks through the bubble.
Do I have enough movement to go out and then back
But
in?
if I have anti-berry,
You could use like 5 feet of movement to get out. You could, let's see. Yeah, Bippo's kind of like short and hunched over because he's a fallen. So you could probably just fire over his head because you're a Minotaur and just tall by default. And then you can just pop back in.
Yeah, my height increased with my. I'm
That's
tall
true.
for once.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're
you're,
pro-
short IRL?
I mean,
No
I'm
way.
average height. I'm not short, but I'm not
Okay.
tall.
Okay.
He's not shrieky short.
That's
He's
exactly what
Short-
people
Short
like.
jokes
like-
withheld. I was literally like.
I could see it on the tip of your tongue too.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm pretty sure IRL, Darkstalker, you are shorter than.
You are. From what I remember.
But
Well,
it's
yeah, I am
I'm shorter
short-
than both of those guys.
Yeah.
So take that.
there you go. But enough
Sorry.
about
Okay,
height.
I'm gonna try to toss a firebolt at that closer goblin. To
Okay.
the right of the Hydra.
This guy here to the left. All right.
Right there.
Cool. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage because you're inside the well.
I'm on deck now, right?
You are on deck. I'm very good at announcing that.
And that's a 9, so let's go again.
Yeah.
14.
Hey, that's enough to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
10.
10.
Wait, and I had 3 for the How much do I add for the radiance, or does that come later?
Radiance, you get +1 per stack, and you have 1 stack right now.
So that's 11?
Yes, which is enough to kill it.
Sweet!
So you set him on fire, and he dies painfully. And he's crying out in what everyone else hears as a metallic screech, but you hear as, ah! Oh, pain!
It burns.
Dying is so painful!
Is there any confusion chatter among the other Vex? Just like, wait, what?
Oh,
What's
can
this
that-
Minotaur doing?
Can that like further traumatize Darkstalker or no?
These particular Vex seem to have been studying anomalous Vex earlier with the Mini-Taur, so they seem to just assume that you are another case of just Vex going rogue. They're eager to figure out why this is happening, but at the same time they're not as surprised as maybe your average Vex would be.
Alright. Stupid scientist Vex.
Yeah, leave the Mini-Taur
All
alone.
right. Anything else you want to do on your turn? I believe you still have your bonus action.
I'm gonna move, or I still have my 5 feet of movement. I'm gonna move back into the well, not the well. That's not me.
Jump wobble.
There you go.
Move back into bobble.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll 3d6.
Me?
Yep.
15.
15. So you can choose to either keep the 14 HP shield that you had before, or replace it with the 15 HP
Well, then
shield that you
let's
just
go with
rolled.
the 15, because why not?
There you go. And then
Math.
if that's the end of your turn, you are
That is
ending
the
your
end of my
turn.
turn.
You're ending in a well of radiance, so you gain 2d6 HP and 1 stack of
I'm at full
radiance.
health.
Alrighty. So you just have the next turn, you still have 1 stack of radiance.
Sweet.
And it is going to be the goblin's turn. So, let's see. So these 2 goblins, one is going to come up to melee range of
Is that
Trakey.
proc opportunity for him?
It's not going to proc opportunity because he's coming into it. If he were to leave melee, it
Only
would
if
proc
you go
opportunity.
out. Yeah. It's not gonna be enough
And
for
then
you.
this guy's going to make a melee attack on
Yeah,
Trakey.
okay, you win.
Trakey does a 10 hit.
Nope.
Okay, so he's gonna miss. These guys. Let's
Are
see. This
terrible
guy
at
can
anything.
actually step inside because he's got enough movement. He's immediately suppressed and gains 1 stack of volatile. So he's, basically his sensors are just going haywire as he steps in. He's gonna try to attack Java Matrix. Let's see. Already starting off not great with a 7 and then a 4. Does a 4 hit?
It does not.
Alrighty. So
No way.
he does not succeed. And then the other 2, Trakey, you're pretty much the only person they have line of sight on. So actually all 3. Well, this guy's probably going to take a shot at Bippo, but the other 2 are going to take a shot at you here. So
Okay.
Trakey.
The one
Oh,
right next to Hydra could hit Bippo.
Trakey, does a synthetic 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So this one is
Whoa.
going to deal. Oh,
Can't do
he's
it.
going to deal 7 damage to you.
Oh,
Okay.
So that was, I forget which one it was. Yeah, that one. And then the other one. Okay, does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay, so this one's going to just barely. Actually, this one's going to hit, but it's going to bounce off the armor and not hurt you because you're wearing big, thick armor.
Yeah.
And then this guy's going to take a shot at Mr. Bipster. Mr. Bipster does a 13 hit.
Hold that. Let me check. No.
Okay. Alrighty.
Siree.
This Hydra is going to
Is
assess the
dumb.
situation, and he's gonna emit a pulse that you see all of the other goblins sort of respond to, and
Wow.
you see this sort of faint glow sort of cover them, almost like an overshield of some kind,
No way, did they just get an overshield?
something like that. It's hard to tell what just
Whoa,
happened.
I think
Right,
they
it's
just
just
got
that-
an overshield.
Wow, that was dumb.
It was.
Alrighty, and then that is the goblins. It's going to be Preacher's turn. You know, whenever you're done dying.
I would like to move up within a 20-foot radius of everybody in front of me.
Okay, so like here, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, so you can get all of these people into 20-foot radius.
Okay, give me one moment. I'm just gonna collect this, and then I'm gonna read off so
Very-
that I can. I
Very
apologize.
concerned when people say things like 20-foot radius.
Yes. So what I would like to cast, I would like to cast sleep.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and roll 5d8.
I'm gonna
That's a
actually
big
do
number.
that in the dice rolls.
Yep.
Because it's easier that way. Slash roll 5d8. 22.
Okay. So you have a pool of 22 hit points to work with. You can spread that between any creatures you want here. If you can spend as much hit points as a creature has, you can knock him unconscious, essentially. So, for
Correct.
example, this goblin has, I think, Trakey, you hit this guy earlier, right? The melee guy?
That guy? No, I didn't hit him. I've only
Okay.
hit Minotaurs so far.
Okay, so he's got 8 hit points right now. These two also have 8 hit points, so you have enough in your pool to put 2 of them to sleep.
How many hit points does the Hydra have?
More than 22.
I'll put both of the goblins to sleep then.
All right, you've got 3 goblins in range. Which 2 of them do you want to?
Probably both of them.
I will do the 2 below the Hydra.
Okay, so both of these guys, you hear like the Windows shutdown noise, the boom, 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 as they sort of like slouch over and just fall unconscious.
And
Windows XP
for
shutdown
the
noise.
record, that lasts for 1 minute,
That is correct. Or until somebody hits them to wake them up.
and that is my action.
Yes.
What are you talking about? They're unconscious.
Yeah. Unconscious
Doesn't
people
mean they
wake up
wake
when you
up.
hit them with a sword, dude.
That is not true.
That is very
How
true.
do you know?
Because my wife passes out frequently.
What?
Do
Yes,
you hit
I'm
her
dead
with
serious.
swords frequently?
He casts the first level of D&D spell sleep at home all the
Oh
time.
my god.
Yeah, I sit there and I go, okay, hon, I've rolled 5d8.
Honey, how many hit points do you have?
What's your armor class?
Whatever.
Okay, that was my action. My bonus action. I'm not within melee range. I would like to move up right beside Trakey with the last little bit of my movement.
Okay.
So I'm back inside the well.
Yep.
And I would like to attack the goblin there with my bonus action.
Alrighty. Make sure you're using the bonus action damage amounts there, and go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yep, I'm just finding my thorn real quick.
Yep.
Okay, +3 to hit. Question.
Yeah.
I started the turn inside my well. Does that mean I still have my 3?
Yeah, so the radiance is going to persist. Basically, at the end of each of your turns, you lose a stack of radiance. So, but every time you end your turn in the well, you gain a stack of radiance. So you lose one, gain one, effectively
for
keeping
example,
3.
I rolled a 9.
Yep.
For Thorn, I have +4 to hit for a bonus action.
Yep.
Which means +3 as well.
+4 for a bonus action? That's wild.
Yep, that's what it says on my Guardian sheet.
Is that accurate?
No.
That's what it says.
Oh, that...
Is it...
I don't... Yeah, because on the Guardian page, I'm seeing it's got a +1 if a bonus action, a +3 normally.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you have a +4 as a bonus action, as a bard, then I'm like, you are either the strongest bard known to man.
No, like a +1 if it's a bonus action. I mean, I was adding total.
Oh, I see. Including the +3 of radiant. Yes, that is correct.
No.
No.
I'm including the +3. Oh, click. I've got it now.
You got it?
Yes, I've
Are
got
we
it.
done? Are we
I've got
chewing?
it.
All right.
Okay, so with it being 13, it should hit because a 13 hit previously on him.
It should, unfortunately, with the weird aura that the Hydra seem to cast on the goblins.
I also have advantage being in a well.
You do.
So let me roll that again. Didn't matter. So I've got 13.
Okay. So as you make the hit, you interact with that sort of almost force field looking thing that the Hydra just cast, and you can feel just a hint of that weird sensation of your weapon getting pushed back in time, just a smidge to sort of
Java, come
impact
over
with
here
the
so I can
armor.
shove your face into the enemy.
We're not doing this again.
And,
We
it,
are
and
not.
it does not connect,
Okay.
at least not on a 13.
Creature slowly rest your weapon on top of him and then yank it out.
Please
All
don't
right,
do
then
that.
I guess I am
strongly
done,
advise.
and I'm going to roll my 2d6 to heal.
Okay.
3, 5. And I'm back to 23. Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty. Next up, it's going to be Trakey with Water Gunner on standby.
Do be on standby.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the Hydra with. I'm gonna hit him with a ranged attack.
Okay.
I've ended 2 turns so far in this well.
That's
Do
correct.
I get +2 radiance, right?
No. So at the end of
Or-
your turn is when Radiance expires. So you staying in here, just make sure that it sort of procs as fast as it unprocs.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Effectively
Oh,
giving
the
you
only-
1 stack of Radiance.
The only reason why I have 3 is because I was in it when I cast it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Also, if you get Radiance from like another source, like an ability you
Mhm.
have, you can stack it to get a second
Okay.
stack of Radiance.
Okay. Well, let's do this then. Let's hit him with Wardcliff Coil.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. I believe that auto hits.
What color is the aura that we see?
It is white, so it's sort of a white shimmer.
It's not
It's not arc.
6, 8, 10.
Alrighty, so the Hydra is taking 10 damage. So basically, you fire those bolts into it, and you can see the Hydra sort of recoil just a bit, but it's still looking like it's got plenty of fight in it.
Mm.
So that was your action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Gritty. I forgot it's a free action in my
Gritty's a
Does,
free
um,
action.
Does Radiance expire after an attack, or does it just expire after a turn?
It expires at the end of your turn, so your
Okay.
next attack will also benefit from the 1 stack of Radiance you have.
Walk up to the Hydra.
Okay. This goblin is going to get an opportunity attack on you.
Okay, that's fine.
Does a 3 hit?
Nope.
Dang it! I was sure that was going to hit.
And then I'm going to do I'm gonna hit an action surge.
Okay. Cool. What do you?
And I'm gonna hit him with verdict, right? Let me see. I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right one.
All right.
Wait, one it should be under here. All right, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with found verdict.
Alrighty.
Oh gosh, dang it!
That's a 13.
Okay, 13 is unfortunately not going to hit the Hydra. Oh, wait! A 13 is going to hit the Hydra.
Isn't
It
Lucas
is.
Oil like
Yeah.
you know?
That's dumb.
fantastic.
You're dumb.
Yeah, ironically,
13.
thanks to the Hydra empowering the goblins, it's actually easier to hit, while the goblins are harder to hit.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I
Yeah.
like
That's so
that.
dumb.
You're dumb.
So go ahead and roll some damage.
You're so dumb.
Let's see. Found verdict. I'm gonna hit it with a 8. So which one is that? This one. Let's see. So that's gonna be 11.
11. Jeez, that's a lot of damage you just did there. Okay. So he felt that one quite a bit. He is still kicking, but yeah, that hurt.
Okay. As bonus action, if it's a versatile weapon and I use it one-handed, I can use my bonus action to hit it again, right?
That is correct. So long as you didn't use the larger
Bonus
damage
action.
die from being versatile.
Right. I rolled a 1d8 instead of a 1d10.
Okay, then yes, you can use an offhand weapon.
Let's see. Offhand weapon. Let's go with.
It's got to have the light property.
Or can it be light or versatile, or does it have to be light?
I'm going to say it has to be
forget.
light to use it as a bonus action.
Okay. So I'll hit it with my hand axe, which is a 1d6. It's a 1d6 plus 5 and a 1d4 for necrotic. So
That's correct.
It's gonna add. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do-
Assuming you hit, you still have to make the attack roll.
Oh yeah. It's this one. 14 plus 5. 19.
A 19 to hit?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that is also going to hit. Go ahead and roll even more damage.
Let's see. 6 plus.
You did not roll max damage, please. Please tell me you didn't roll max
He rolled
damage.
some max damage.
8.
Okay,
So
8
1d6.
damage.
So I got 6 for the normal damage and then 2 necrotic.
Okay. Alrighty. So you land a third pretty devastating blow on this Hydra. And just like that, it went from unscathed to just barely managing to stay hovering.
Nice.
Love it.
But it is still hovering. Let's see if Water Gunner can change that, because Water Gunner!
Eyes of tomorrow.
Alright, you hit the wall.
Okay, fine. Next turn.
There you go. What would you actually like to do?
I'll get as close as possible again to
Right.
able to hit enemies.
So you can get just inside the door here. Unfortunately, pretty much the only enemy you can target from this angle would be this goblin.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because keep in mind, this ward is a solid bubble that you can't shoot through.
Oh, that's right.
If you've got long enough range, you could maybe hit this guy. But
dang it, Java, you screwed me a bit.
and then heads up, Bippo, you are on deck after this.
Simply curve your
no.
bullets.
Simply curve.
Exactly.
I mean, I am an artificer. I could probably.
I'm pretty sure if you shoot the gun while you're
curvable
swinging your arm,
bullets.
it curves the bullets.
that works.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I've done it before.
Yep.
Can that work with a solid firebolt? Not firebolt grenade, it's just a firebolt.
Yep. You can cast Firebolt. Are you casting on this guy or this guy? Left or right?
Probably on this guy.
Left or right?
Probably the one closest to me. Left or
Okay.
left.
Alrighty.
This guy.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
It's 1d20 plus my spell modifier,
That is correct.
which I think is +3 if I remember.
That does not sound correct.
Well, once again, I forgot where you find the spell thing.
It's on your spell sheet in the top right corner.
Top right. Spell attack. Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm never expecting to be that high.
Yeah, you are a spellcaster, so that should be your highest stat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me roll. Okay, well it's an 8, so is it really that high?
An 8 to hit.
Yes.
That is going to miss.
Yeah, no, I didn't
So
think
your,
it was
your
that high.
firebolt goes wide and collides with this little tank here.
Well, I'm looking pretty useless today.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action, or?
Bonus action. Let's see. Guardian spell. I think I already. No, not guardian spells. I think I already used the whatever the jolting thing is to thrust review yourself with lightning speed. Also use.
Chris turned to Galactus.
Nice.
How did you pull that off?
Oh, that reminds
That's
me,
good.
guys. I meant to send a picture earlier. I had a 19 power Galactus today.
Nice.
Nice.
based.
Let's see.
As a
I can't
reminder,
use thrust
Water
review.
Gunner, you have a single spell slot remaining.
Yeah, I don't even know what spell it is. Cure wounds. I don't think so.
Well, it's you have a spell slot remaining. It can be any spell.
Okay.
You're allowed to cast the same spell more than once if you have the slots for it. It's just you only have a slot, so choose
All right,
wisely or save it. It's up to you.
I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. In that case, Master Bipster, it is your turn, and Java, you're the next player on deck.
All right. Let me see.
That did not work out.
So,
Bless your soul.
Bless you. I almost said shut up. That's been my go-to response lately.
Yeah, that has been mine too.
Nice.
I'm gonna throw an arc bolt grenade to the goblin that Breacher's fighting.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage because you're inside the well.
I mean, good so far, but
So whenever you get a chance there, Bippo, go ahead and make that attack roll.
Yay. Take your time, Bippo. No worries.
Just whenever you get a chance there, if you want to make it
Just
an
waiting on
attack.
the Bipster.
Maybe like an attack roll or
So many season catches.
similar.
I would love to imagine if he just went AFK without telling us.
I think you're not incorrect there.
Sorry, what just happened?
Bippo asked to make an attack roll and went AFK, so we're waiting to see what his attack roll was.
Wow, really?
A little bit.
I mean, what has he not done?
Tell you what.
That's a new level.
All right. We will find out what Bippo's attack roll was when he gets back.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. In the meantime,
Suspense.
we're gonna advance the turns here. It's gonna be the Hydra's turn, actually. Good guess, though.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
So the Hydra is going to, first of all, he's going to teleport and just kind of back away apprehensively. And then he's going to fire a blast at Trakey. So Trakey, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
No.
sorry, what happened?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, they go for a second.
Okay, yeah. I need you to make an attack roll with advantage to hit this goblin. And then at the same time, I'll have Trakey do his
That's
dexterity.
23. That's pretty high.
All right, so that's going to hit.
And then 22 immediately after.
I only rolled
Okay.
a 5.
Okay, so Trakey, you're going to fail the dex save. Meanwhile, Bippo, go ahead and roll damage for your attack there. And Trakey, go ahead and take 3 radiant damage.
Oh wow, max damage.
Hey, nice. So that is enough to wipe this goblin off the face of the earth.
Stack of jolted.
Yeah.
So you jolt this guy, and he basically just kind of short circuits a bunch, and then he falls dead. And Darkstalker, you hear him go, "Oh my gosh, the pain! It's unimaginable!" Ah!
What have I done?
It's very traumatizing.
For
I don't know,
you,
not so much
for
because of goblins. I've already killed a few goblins.
Oh yeah, there you go. You're just like,
Minotaurs,
whatever.
I'd be like,
There you go. Alrighty. Biffo, is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
I'm gonna step like a foot downward so I can be in the bubble.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll 3d6.
Alright, do that.
I have a question. Side note, Destiny related.
7.
Sure.
Does anybody know how to get the Pale Heart armor set?
No.
Get
From
good.
those challenges from
You
that
gotta do
person.
the Lost Ghost quests from Micah 10. You bingus.
Okay, I thought I had done all those.
You
No,
probably have
there's
to
like
do
a
them
bunch
again
of
on a different character if you're doing this on a separate.
Oh,
Biffo,
Marlon.
you are going to gain 7 temporary hit points.
Yeah, I already put those on the page thing. I figured it
Awesome.
out.
And then
Did
if that's
you?
the end of your turn, go ahead and
Yes.
gain 2d6 hit points if you're not fully healed already.
Okay, let me go do that, and then you can go to the next person.
Nice.
We're gonna go do it.
Alrighty. Java, it is going to be your turn.
So first, I want to tell everyone about what just happened to me in Morrowind, which is the merchant. A merchant rewarded me with the boost of blinding speed,
Nice.
which gives you 200 points of speed and also complete blindness. So...
That's awesome.
It really is.
Wait, do you have them equipped right now? I want to see what they do.
Hold on, I can. Hold on. So I don't know if you can see the tooltip there, but fortify attribute speed 200 points and blind 100%. So as soon as I put them on,
That's awesome.
Wait, what? Gives me
You
that
just
blind
can't
himself?
see.
you just can't see.
Java, do it again. I want to see it.
Okay, hold on. I mean, man, I'm fast.
Yeah. Look how
God.
far he went.
Hey, here's the thing: if you try to
Easy
speedrun this
speedrunning,
game blindfolded, that'd be a great item to have.
So as far as Destiny,
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to sort of casually walk past this goblin. I don't really feel like dealing with him.
Okay.
And walk just outside of the bubble.
All right. He's going to get an opportunity to attack, but he's at disadvantage because he's suppressed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay. And does a 13 hit?
It definitely does not.
Okay. He rolled the same on both. So.
I walk past. I sort of shoulder check him. You know, like gangsters do in New York, according to movies.
There you go.
And,
I'm walking in.
Yeah, I'm walking in. And then I am going to cast a spell that was on my character sheet that I closed. Give me a second.
Awesome. Those are my favorite spells.
I'm gonna throw a mag grenade at yonder Hydra.
Ooh, magnetic grenade. Good choice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is that just plus dex?
It's plus your spell attack modifier, which...
Oh, that's right. That's
you have relabeled your stuff, but it's on imposter spell sheet.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Top right corner.
There you go. Plus 5.
As opposed to actual spell sheet where my spells actually are, as opposed to...
Crit success!
Success. Nat 20?
20, baby.
Oh, man. All right. Go ahead and roll damage twice.
What?
Okay.
The pooper schnitzel.
So that's 60-10 radiant damage.
Yeah. First damage is going to be 23.
Okay.
And then the second damage is going to be 22. So that's going to be 45 radiant damage, please.
Okay. For context, this creature has a current... this creature currently has 6 hit points with a maximum total of 35 when he started the encounter. That is enough. If we were playing like D&D where like death saves were live, that's enough to like permadeath somebody in one shot.
Oh my
gosh.
Yeah. With like no chance for remorse. So well done.
Rocks fall and you die, Hydra. Rocks fall and you die.
Rocks fall and Hydra dies. Java cast Rock Tomb.
Am I close enough to attack the goblin I just walked past on my bonus action?
Yeah, you can attack this guy, this guy, this guy.
Okay. Let's see.
You
let's
might
do
use
that.
up your bonus action after dealing 48 damage.
All right, we're gonna. I didn't use my my worldwide zero, so I'm gonna use that. Will give me +5, so 17.
All right. Who are you attacking with that? Is it left or right?
The follow I just shoulder checked.
Okay, this guy here.
Right behind me. Yeah.
So that is going to hit with the Hydreigon. These guys are once again easy as pie to hit, relatively.
And that is gonna be 8 damage. Please.
Alrighty, and that is enough to dismantle this guy as well.
All right, double kill.
Your kill
Let's
trackers
go.
are eating good tonight. Oop, wrong one.
I really should
Oop, there
probably
we go.
hit things with my other swords.
It's about time that Java's hit trackers are actually killing things.
Right? I know, he's done so much damage, and yet the kills don't necessarily reflect that. Thanks to your awful teammates and their kill steal habits.
I kind of did do a kill steal on the Hydra.
That's true. It's your turn this
It was
session.
really
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
It was really cool.
Alrighty. Is that it?
Did I end my turn inside the bubble? I think I did.
No.
So did I get new?
Yeah, if you're well, what you entered the bubble, so technically as soon as you entered that, before you even killed the goblin, you can re-roll your shield, and if it's higher, you can take the higher number.
That now I gotta remember what the roll is.
3d6.
3d6.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. The Ward of Dawn is one of those where the description of the spell sort of does not fit in the box on the sheet, but if you click on it, then it shows up at the top of the screen in the formula box. Yeah. 10. So you can either take the 10 or you can keep what you had on before.
Which was 8. So
okay, so 10 is better.
Yes,
alrighty.
It is.
It's the dead Minotaur's turn. They don't do anything. They're dead. It's
So
Darkstalker's turn with Preacher on standby.
I'm gonna walk in front of Bippo, still stay in the well, but go
Okay.
to that front corner. Yeah, right about there.
Keep
There
in
you go.
mind the 2 Vex down bottom are sleeping.
That's true.
Well,
These guys
let's
are
just give him an unpleasant wake.
these guys are catching Z's for 9 more rounds.
We're gonna shoot
Alright.
one at the near one.
Very. Alrighty. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Or actually, wait, they're unconscious. You might not need to.
I just rolled a 15.
All right. I will. It's gonna hit anyways, but let me D&D 5e unconscious. Do. Unconscious, incapacitated, can't move. Attack rolls. Oh, okay. Any attack that hits the creature is a crit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So melee attacks are auto crits. Ranged attacks, you have advantage on it because he's unconscious. So if you want to roll again, see if you get a crit.
Wrong thing.
Yeah.
So 1d20 plus 5. 21.
Okay. So still just a hit, but yeah, go ahead and unless that one before was your
This
damage.
time it's the real damage.
All right, for real this
Alright.
time.
And I'm adding my radiance to this roll, by the way.
Okay, perfect. I was curious about that. That is just enough to dismantle this guy. So he doesn't even get a chance to wake up. He dies peacefully in his sleep of being set on fire.
Now I'm a bonus action because why not? We're gonna pull out the BXR, which has historically not given me the best of luck so far.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it anyway.
Alrighty.
What's my bonuses with it being bonus action and using a spell?
So having cast a spell, you have an extra +2 to what it normally does. So
You said it's gonna hit no matter what? Or am I rolling for crit?
No, so you have advantage to hit. If you're hitting as a melee attack, it's an auto crit.
Okay.
That is what happens when you hit unconscious people.
What's that laugh?
So I'm rolling 1d.
Yeah, so essentially if you're doing a ranged attack, you're just going to make the roll with advantage. So roll it twice,
I'm
take
just
the
trying to
higher
remember
value.
Where's my BXR?
You're adding, all in all, this is your
1d4
bonus
plus
action.
Oh,
You're
no, that's
actually,
plus 3.
so it would normally be +1. you get to add an extra +1 because you're radiant, and an extra +2 because you cast a spell this turn. So all in all, it's +4 to hit,
Plus, okay.
which is wild on a bonus action. It's actually better than if you had used your action.
You're
22.
welcome.
All right, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage, which is 1d4 plus also +4. Because again, you get the normal +1, another +1 for being radiant, and the
7.
+2 for
He's
meeting the
awake.
conditions. All right, he just barely wakes up, but he wakes up and is immediately
head off?
within an inch of his life.
Can I blast his head off?
You could if you had an action or bonus action, but unfortunately you've used both of those.
No, I meant like when I shot with him with the BXR, I shoot his head off.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, his head gets knocked off. He's still kicking, but
Yeah.
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 Just
He's at 1
remember,
HP with no head,
In
which
one of the sessions,
which
I,
means
like,
he can no
blast-
longer scream about how traumatized he is, which is just great for you. All right,
So I'm gonna walk back into the the ward to finish my turn
alrighty.
and see if I get a better one.
Yeah, roll 3d6 and see if you get a better overshield.
18. I got maximum.
That's max overshield. That's awesome. And then on top of that, if you're not at max HP already, you can roll 2d6 to heal hit points.
I've taken no damage this encounter.
Alrighty, then awesome. It's the goblin's turn.
Yo, it's the goblins.
So this goblin is gonna run up to, we'll say he runs up to Trakey again because he's the closest and biggest target. He's gonna. Trakey, does a 9 hit?
Nope.
Okay, so he's gonna miss. And this goblin, even though he's totally freaked out, he is also gonna try to hit Trakey here. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, so as per usual, the goblins are pretty worthless. Okay,
Yep.
Top of the round, it is Preacher's turn with Trakey on standby.
Can we zoom out slightly?
We can.
So they are the last two enemies.
That is correct.
I'm going to move in
All right.
and attack the goblin that Darkstalker just hit
Yep. This guy down here.
with. Yep, I'm going to attack with my. Let's go with my syncopation.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make an attack roll. And you should
Yeah.
still have a +3 to that roll because of your radiance.
So 7.
Gotcha. A 7 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay, then I will attack with Thorn as my bonus action.
All right.
You still lose.
That one has
I know that.
10.
Thank you.
Okay.
just wanted you to
10
know.
is actually also
Thank
not
you,
going
I
to hit,
appreciate that, but also
unfortunately.
shut
Of
Okay,
course.
well then, I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Trakey, it is your turn with Water Gunner on standby.
up. Alright. Let's see. I'll hit the top one. Which one has taken damage so far?
The bottom one has taken damage. He's
All right.
not looking too hot.
So hit the top one.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ooh, that's a 19.
All right, that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Well, I mean, it's a 19 plus 7, so it's
Oh.
gonna be 26. So,
So that, in that case, that's going to hit.
so I'll hit him with 1d8 plus 5. Where's my d8? There it is. Oop, hold on. Almost got it. Let's see. So 13.
13. Alrighty. So this guy is also toast. He got pretty toasted.
Because I just used Found Verdict,
Yep.
I am also going to use my bonus action to cast a free grenade spell.
Okay. Go ahead and
Let's see.
cast a free grenade spell. believe it's a first level
And this-
specifically.
Yeah. Where's my freaking spell? Here we go. So it's gonna be a thermite grenade, I think. Right?
You could use thermite
Or I
grenade,
could
yeah.
use- or a fireball.
Bruh.
If I use a thermite grenade, does that use up one of my spell slots?
That is correct. So you could cast
Okay.
Firebolt Grenade without expending a spell slot, or Thermite Grenade with expending a spell slot.
Okay, so I'll roll for a fireball.
Alrighty.
1d8.
Um,
5 plus.
So you do still have to hit the target.
For a grenade.
Yeah, you're still
okay.
throwing a grenade at it. So make
Alright, hold
a
on.
spell attack roll.
Let's see. Do I use +5 or +7?
So
Yes.
you're going to use your spell attack modifier, which is at the
Oh,
top of
that's
your
right.
spell sheet. That's a +7.
You can tell that I don't use it. Oh, okay.
I know, it's
so
funny
that's going to
'cause
be a 16.
you can tell this is the guy who hits stuff with sticks rather than spells.
Yeah. So that's a 16.
Okay, that is going to hit. Now you can roll some damage, which is just going to be
So
a
now
1d8.
It's a 1d8 plus a 1d4 because of my Hallow Fireheart.
That is correct.
So, that's a 5 plus. So that's a 9.
Okay, so this goblin is Gonblin.
Gonzo.
I don't get it.
He didn't order it. Alrighty,
Oh,
and that concludes combat as all of the Vex have been
I was
wiped
gonna throw
out.
my spear.
So you are now find yourself in what looks to be a large laboratory. Lots of experimentation seems to have taken place here. The Vex seem to have co-opted this to process data for their uses, although it's not immediately clear what that is.
Is Mini-Taur free?
Mini-Taur is actually free. You can hear the you can hear the sort of the Vex lockdown lift on this containment unit here. And Chris pulling up an asset for Mini-Taur.
The tartar sauce. It's just a cup of tartar sauce.
Let's see.
So, is it possible
You
to
know,
know
Minotaurs are
everything from the
definitely
Vex
allergic to
lines, like
tartar
me?
sauce.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that, Darkstalker?
I was saying, is it now possible for me to sever Mini-Taur from the Vex mind so he's independent?
So he's currently independent, which is why he was locked up in the first place.
So he's already...
The emotional connection you formed seemed to have already separated him from the network, much the same way that you are separated.
just not part of it. All right.
Yeah. So let me just export this this icon as Mini-Taur.
So is he going to join us or is he just going to go free?
That is up to you.
I speak in the Vex language. Do you wish to join us?
Let's see. Let's get him on the map first.
Together we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
And then behold. Not to scale.
I'm like, that's a big Mini-Taur.
This is not mini.
He's a big boy.
Normal size tartar.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Alrighty. So you see emerging from the cage here is no longer imprisoned Mini-Taur.
Yay. I love sun.
I turn around. I'm like,
Yeah.
this
Um,
flipping baby.
Oh, look at the little baby.
Now look at the big baby.
baby. Wow.
And so you ask if he wants to join you guys, and he responds with a very simple Boolean response of true.
Works for me. All right, come with me, son.
Alrighty. So, Darkstalker, you now have a mini Minotaur that you can
Mini-Taur.
order around.
He bought the pet
Mini-Taur.
DLC.
Yeah.
And
I
then
will
I'll put-
give you some more detailed stats on him before next session so that you know what you
Alright.
can do with him.
And now I'm
Please
just
throw him.
like, gosh, now I have the burning memory knowing that effects can reproduce.
It's not how that works.
Yo,
Oh my gosh.
Nicholas.
It failed
no.
safe.
That's what my character said. Alright?
All right. All right.
Hey,
So
hey.
you guys are out of combat. So what would you like to do now?
I'm gonna
I'll
walk back
play
over
more
to the rest of the group.
Overwatch.
Can we take a
I'd
short
like to-
rest?
Yeah, can we take a short rest?
Chris, what's
I
that
think-
look of disappointment?
Ooh,
No, it was just
Can-
like 3 different people talking at once, and I caught none of it. So I'm like,
can I drop kick Darkstalker's child like a football?
I don't think you can.
Now
You guys
that's
can.
violation.
You guys can
Dude,
short
it's made of
rest
metal,
if you'd
you're gonna
like.
Break your foot.
That's fair. I would.
Wait, Paradox.
You'll be like Aragorn
Yeah, what's up?
in the Twin
Can I
Towers.
short rest while playing Overwatch?
Yeah, you can short rest while playing Overwatch.
I go in to see it, like all the combat is just I see a big purple
Can
ball
I
and
actually,
then all the
before he
enemies are
does
dead.
that, can I go to his computer and install viruses?
Before he does that,
Make
can
a
I just
stealth check.
and if he does this, I like in reaction, I just go with my thunder gauntlets, punch him in the balls.
Drunken ban. Alright, let's see stealth.
Chris, if I walk him through the Ward of Dawn,
22. Nat 20.
can I give him
Nat
an
20.
overshield?
Okay. You are able to surreptitiously, before Water Gunner can make
Yeah.
it back.
And then I'm gonna Google free Minecraft and go to like the 9th page and just click on all the links.
Yeah, so you've basically installed just tons and tons of malware on this computer
Yeah.
and made it out before Water Gunner noticed.
Oh come on!
He installs
Because he
and
rolled
then
high enough, I
plays
don't notice, and then I can't
the
punch.
entirety of that.
Yeah, he rolled a nat
FNAF
20 on
game.
stealth, so you don't suspect a thing.
All right, seeing all this, can I just
So-
thunder crash the nearest person?
No, so basically, Water Gunner,
You didn't
when you
notice.
boot up the game,
Okay.
you go to try to play
Oh, no, we're still on
Overwatch,
it.
but instead it boots up an entirely different game. It's something called
Valorant.
Conquered.
No.
Like Concord, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Best
No,
represents our
no.
state.
It's a lot worse though.
Yeah.
I
And
know,
so-
but that they
You-
think of our state.
You exit out of that game to try to find Overwatch, and the only other game installed on this is Battleborn.
Oh, not Valorant? Oh, whew. Anything but Valorant.
What is Battleborn, Chris?
Battleborn was a game that came out the same year as Overwatch. It had like 30 active users and got shut down the same year it launched.
Sounds like half of the early access games that dropped this year.
Yeah, classic Gearbox.
All right, I found out I'm playing multiverses.
Alrighty.
Modern day multiverses.
So, alright. So I guess we're doing a short rest. So,
Hey.
yes.
If I walk Mini Tartar through the Ward of Dawn, will he get an overshield?
Yes.
Yes!
Throw him into the Ward of Dawn.
So, yeah.
Paradox.
If anybody
Can you
here
remind
wants to
me what
walk
we
through the
get?
Ward of Dawn before it disappears, you guys can. Just roll the
But,
3d6 for me.
He's got an
Remind
11
me what we
overshield.
get for
3d6.
a short rest.
What's that?
Health.
Remind me what we get for a short rest.
So you can use your hit die, any that you didn't use earlier. So,
Yeah, I still haven't used any.
okay. So you can use up to 3 hit die because you have 1 per level that your character has.
Gotcha.
And you can heal that much. Each time,
Okay.
for each dice you
that
roll,
it?
you also add your constitution to it. So for example, if you've rolled,
Right. I'm at max health, so I don't need to.
yeah, actually,
Do we
what?
have
be
to
right
reset any
back then.
spells used?
Not on a short rest, unless you're a warlock.
I'll be right back then.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
In that case.
Not that kind of warlock, the
he's-
D&D kind of
if you-
warlock.
I
said
am
Sorry.
going through
D&D.
Ward of
Oh,
Dawn
wait,
gives
never
you
mind.
No,
temporary
you're a
hit points.
Destiny warlock. What's
I'm
that?
gonna run through the Ward of Dawn.
You said roll 3d6 for going through the Ward of Dawn.
Yes.
Okay. I got 13 for an overshield.
Nice. So just mark that in temporary hit points.
Yep. And then for regaining normal hit points, I don't have any hit die left because I used them all last time.
Okay.
can I run through both the well and the Ward of Dawn to grab more, or is it just
Yeah,
one or
you
the
could just
other?
stand in the well, and technically at the end of each of your turns, you'd gain 2d6, and there's still like 6 turns left on the well. So effectively, none of you actually need to spend hit die, because you could just stand in the well for a little bit and get topped up.
I'm full health
Two
with
might
13
die.
temp hit points, so
Very nice. And temporary hit points last until you guys finish a long rest. So just to keep that
Cool.
in mind.
So this is not the end of this dungeon. There's still like a couple more rooms we haven't discovered.
Yeah, there's a bit more to be explored here.
Interesting. Okay. Then I
mean-
guess I'll walk to the ward. I guess after.
Yeah. I mean, you guys
Don't
can
think
see
you have
there's
a computer
there's a
right
door to the north here, and then another door to the
Yeah.
south here for you guys to explore.
It's not shaped like an Among Us, is it?
No, the Among Us is over here.
Yeah, that's the Among Us. And White, he's got a poo or a tail.
You said poo.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, assuming everybody's topped up and is ready to go,
I'm ready to go.
what do you guys do now?
I'll check
wanna-
the door after walking through the ward.
Which door do you check? There's 2.
The far right.
Alright, the north door here?
Yes.
Alrighty. So you walk through this door, and I realize that the eraser function
And
is
then
not
the
being
snare
nice to
flea
me.
from Lethal Company latches onto your head.
Hmm.
And you
Oh,
die.
Lord. Lethal Company X Destiny 2. The current just Destiny.
That'd be
Cross
great.
Destiny and a half, judging by when we take place.
Alrighty. So, Water Gunner, you look through here, and you actually see the hallway that you and Bippo had discovered previously.
Oh,
So,
we're looping back.
So you recognize... I mean, you can't see inside
I
here right
do.
now, but you have explored here before, so you know what it looks like.
A ship.
Yeah, it's the ship you guys saw earlier.
I wonder if we can get it working
ship!
and fight around.
That's one where
That'd be
Beppo
cool.
just
Is that the NASA space shuttle from like 2005?
It might be. It could just be
It's like
a
Earth
generic
Gears.
space shuttle. I'm just uncovering the places that Bippo and Water Gunner explored already, so that you guys can see what's
So,
going on and
we're-
what has been seen.
So if we already been through this area, then I guess the only other way could be downstairs, or maybe this is a giant maze at the end of the day.
There we go.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
the
that's the
teleporter.
portal.
You
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be
the funny
careful from
teleporter.
Getting glitched into.
So the
How about we
only
walk outside and deal with the Cabal tank outside?
so there's still the door to the south, or there's this hallway to the east.
I'm gonna.
Alright.
Can I go to the door to the south?
Yeah, you can. So you make your way to the south door, and
This is guy.
you uncover
Hmm.
looks to be a hallway. You
Well, I walk down the hallway.
okay,
Which
there's multiple
direction?
directions.
Ooh, how about all of them at once? I just split my character in half and go both
Wait, you
ways.
multiple
Well,
man?
considering you guys have a large party, it would be possible to explore multiple directions at
I'm gonna
once.
yell at Java to come with me and explore the hallway.
You're gonna steal his.
What? Just because I did the most damage anyone's ever done this campaign, I'm gonna hang out with you?
Exactly.
Wow, you didn't need a.
Not to
flex
get a
on
big
this,
head
bro.
about it, but
no.
Yeah,
Not to have a huge ego or anything.
yeah.
I'll follow him.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
What is everyone else doing?
Let's see.
I'll
Because it looks like you've got Water Gunner going up to the
I'm gonna
north.
take my child and follow Water Gunner.
Alrighty. Darkstalker
Alright,
and
you
Mini-Taur
go
follow Water Gunner.
for it.
Preacher and Trakey, what are you two doing?
what are the other options?
So you see the door to the north, there's a door to the south. From here, there is this area that has been explored previously by Water Gunner and Bippo. And then you've also got this hallway that has not been explored yet. In Bippo's direction, you've got a hallway going in 2 directions that have not been explored yet.
Mm.
I'll go down the hallway that hasn't been explored up north.
Okay. So you're going up north with
Alright.
Water Gunner and Darkstalker and Mini-Taur. Preacher, what about you? Oh, he's AFK. He's going to hang out with Elijah over here.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Alright, so then, yeah. Now that I have a team, we can assemble to the unexplored part of the hallway.
Yeah, so you guys make your way up into the hall. And Chris erases more of the fog layer.
Including little baby Tortor.
And then we move you guys.
So, or have we already named the little guy?
So his name, last we checked, was Mini-Taur. Darkstalker, you are welcome to rename him if you see fit.
I'll love him and keep him, and I think I'll call him George.
All right, it's George the Mini Minotaur.
Oh my word. I get the reference. I know exactly what you're referencing.
So, top team here. You see down this hallway just rows and rows of doors here. It almost looks like some sort of office complex.
Let's try door number 9.
Alrighty. You tried door number 9.
3.
Alrighty. So behind this door, you see what looks like, somebody's office. It's got like a desk with a computer set up and all that. Behind this door, also a desk.
Nice.
I wonder what's behind the next door.
Let me guess. There's a door.
Believe it or not.
There's at least a tissue box.
Oh my gosh, is that desk? Dude, you shouldn't have.
Believe it or not,
No
there's a desk here as well. We gotta accurately portray. Yeah, what's up?
Guys, we got a LAN party going.
It's true.
Ooh, we could all game.
What's in the next room? What's in the next room? Go on.
Ooh, the next room?
That's really exciting.
Mini-Taur.
Come on, let's see. I'm so excited.
You wouldn't believe this. It's a desk.
Way.
Holy
It's another
crap.
desk
I'm going to the
and
next
chair.
room after that.
Dude, that's crazy.
Okay. So you're
Not the
going
next
into
room.
this one.
Okay,
And
what's
then I
going
go
on?
to the next room.
So these guys are exploring this hallway. Preacher, some people went up to the door on the north. Other people are going the door to the south. Which one do you want to go?
North.
Okay. So you are up here.
join the
So
real
you
party.
guys came across this.
I don't want to go down there. I want to go to the left there.
Oh, up here. This is area that Water Gunner and Bippo explored previously. So
okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
I
nothing
remember
to
that.
see here.
yeah.
Yeah, then I'll go down bottom.
Okay, so you're going down bottom with these. So you guys are exploring the different this hallway that looks like it's an office, and every door just leads to another person's office.
I'm going to the next one. I'm trying to find the comfiest chair.
I'm gonna spoil it. The
Hear
next
me
one's
out.
an
His chair
office.
has the
Hear me
exotic
out.
item.
Yeah.
I want to go down.
Yeah.
And I would like to go into, I guess, the first office I see.
Okay, that would be not to spoil what's over here, but I think there's an office.
Wait, why do you say that? What do you think there'll be an office?
So this seems to be a smaller office than what was over here. They couldn't even afford like a chair, so it's kind of a standing desk situation.
Can Trevor
You
get
can tell these are like the entry-level employees' workstations.
Am I able to see what's behind there?
No, these are walls. So
Okay,
maybe
can I break through the wall on the
Why do you want to break?
break through the wall. Yeah, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Imagine if these walls were just
19.
Avarice walls.
19.
20 synthetic.
Okay. Yeah, so you smash a giant hole in this office wall. On the other side of this wall appears to be
Toilet.
a toilet and a sink. It's a very fancy looking
No.
toilet, I might add, and a very fancy looking sink.
Okay,
It's very
so
fancy.
now
really
that I've
care
got
about
a giant
employees.
hole, in that wall, can I make a strength check to continuously blitz through the walls?
Just go
Captain
through this wall.
America?
Yeah, sure.
Or the Hulk. No, Kool-Aid Man.
Make another strength check.
Okay, strength
Oh
check.
yeah.
18, 19.
Jeez, again. All right, so you
Yeah.
break through.
No, I'm talking about like a continuous, like how Captain America ran through the walls. In the Winter
Yeah.
Soldier.
Yep.
Oh man, it's a
So-
Gary's mod cube again.
Unfortunately for you, there was only one more wall to break
Preacher,
through.
smack your hand into
So
it.
rip to your Captain America moment.
That's a piano.
Piano.
Yeah, piano.
Oh, I sit down at the piano and play Piano Man.
All right, roll sleight of hand to see how well you can play piano.
What's my sleight of hand?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Okay, it's +2.
there you go.
Almost dropped it. Not good. 11.
11. It's a pretty decent rendition of Piano Man. It doesn't quite hit the same without the harmonica, so it's like, you know.
Java, get in here and play the harmonica.
Java, do you get in there and play the harmonica?
Song of
Chris.
Piano Man.
I should join because I have a +5 in performance.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should have had you roll that instead.
He's like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
hear
So
music."
I have a
I'm bringing my
+3 in
child with me.
performance.
yeah. So yeah, you
Yes,
guys
child with
kind of get over here. I'm
the
gonna
Mini-Taur.
Mini-Taur comes
My
with you.
performance isn't so great. I'm tired from the fight.
Yeah. So actually, it's really just the fact that you forgot you don't have lungs anymore. So you try to play the harmonica, but it comes out as like this horribly auto-tuned mess.
I look through the giant holes in the wall and I'm just like, what are these guys doing, dude?
Right?
We just got
I
done with combat. Why are they doing this?
Yeah.
I guess we did take a short rest. Never
Okay,
mind.
do
and
we
then-
have anything void?
Trachea Water Gunner,
I have
I'm
a
assuming,
void
are you
grenade
guys
for my prismatic.
still exploring
Yeah.
offices, or do you go over to where the piano is? All right.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait,
Smash
Java's
people's
gonna be the
faces
next
into
person.
I'm like, there's
Alright.
nothing around here useful.
So in this room, you find a conference room.
Aha!
Arc.
Hold on, I gotta go fetch my laundry.
I thunder crashed the cube.
Thunder crashed the
Thunder
office.
crashes the arc. Why do I believe that?
I mean, you can
Because it's
actually do it
funny.
if you want, or you could not. It's up to you.
Yeah. In serious terms, I will not, but in hilarious
Okay,
terms.
okay. Can I roll a strength check to run through all of the walls in between me and?
Yeah, go ahead and
what's
make.
his name?
Go ahead and just make one strength check at disadvantage, because that's a lot of
At
walls to run through.
disadvantage.
You'll be a lot
10.
of walls.
Okay.
10. 10 would be the lowest.
Okay. So we'll say you can blitz through all of them, but you're gonna take just a little bit of damage for it. All right, you're gonna take 3 bludgeoning damage as you sort of dislocate your shoulder somewhere around here, but then just keep going. You do make it through all of the offices plus these bathrooms that I didn't feel like drawing actual bathrooms for, so I just put a guy and a girl symbol.
Oh, let's head into the boys' bathroom.
You said I took 3 damage.
Yeah, yep.
I've returned.
Nice. So
Also,
now,
don't
Preacher,
let- also
you
don't let
are
Echo know that
over
there's
here.
bathrooms.
Alrighty. So now, the team on the right, you see another one of those Vex cubes glowing blue, and team over here, you see a Vex cube that is glowing purple.
I love being purple.
Peter,
think
please
I
do
can
not
do
smash
void
someone's
damage.
face
Hold
into
on.
it.
Yeah, I do
We
void
already
damage.
destroyed the solar one, correct?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
We did.
Yep.
We did.
By
After,
Water Gunner's
like, just
estimations that he
rolling.
found by casting Detect Magic, it's pretty easy to determine that these are the last 2 that you guys need.
I'm gonna cast Axion Bolt at that thing.
Alrighty. I won't make you roll because it's a stationary object, and you'll just roll again if you miss. So that hits, and the that cube disappears. And then that just leaves this one here. The arc cube. What do you guys do about this one?
This cube. I have a lot of arc on me, so I can use it takes the cubes take lightning damage. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, alright. I can use a lightning grenade on it.
Yeah, or you could use an arc bolt grenade to not use your last spell slot if you just want to cast a cantrip.
Oh yeah. I forgot that is my cantrip. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use that.
Alrighty,
Thank you for
so
catching
you
that.
are able to dismantle the last cube. Darkstalker, you feel a shift in the Vex network around this area. that seems to indicate that the access to the boss room is unlocked. Essentially, the high priority the Vex's high priority mission, the security has been compromised, and so the Vex inside seem to be responding with mounting their defenses, but it is now accessible. The question is, where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah.
What about that
I
suspicious
go
door
back-
under me?
I go back to the console where Water Gunner.
It has so
What's
many
it called?
viruses on it. How's it gonna help you?
Or I.
Oh, the Overwatch
something.
console?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get you over there.
Chris, I'm gonna poke my head through the door on the bottom.
All right. So Battleborn is still running right now. There seems to be quite a lot of malware on here at the moment. Are you looking for
Battleborn.
information on what information are you looking for? Are you looking for where the entrance is? Are you looking for info on what the Vex are doing?
Yes,
Something
I'm
I didn't
looking
mention.
I'm looking for info on where the door is. But
Okay.
also, how hard would it be for me to roll a high number and beat his high score?
Go ahead and make a. You know what? We'll say it's a performance check to see if you can beat Water Gunner's high score in the game.
Performance is a +3.
Well,
12,
beat
and
my
I
high
do not
score.
beat it.
You don't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if you
you
want to look
fall.
for information, go ahead and make an Arcana check. You're going to make it at disadvantage due to all of the malware that's on this console.
Okay, Arcana.
It's gonna be.
I'm already a -1, so
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
17,
Oh, not bad.
2.
Slightly worse. All right. So it looks to you as if the entrance to the final chamber, I believe it's World 8-4. There should be a warp pipe around here somewhere that'll get you a warp whistle right to the boss. But
You have to
that's
play it correctly, or else we don't get to the boss room.
yeah. Essentially you pulled up a how-to guide for Super Mario Brothers 3 and have confused that with actual instructions.
Mario 3?
Guys, we have to go to World 8-4.
Oh,
And
my
I just
God.
like
Why
run
no?
over there and send his head through a wall.
That's out of
You can
context.
I'm not joking.
certainly try. Hang on, let me
That's
not
DM
measure
speak,
in
or
here.
it's not going to work out very good.
Go ahead and make a strength check. Preacher, if you're resisting being tossed through the wall here, I want you to make an acrobatics or an athletics check, whichever you
I can't
prefer.
imagine that he would ever.
Chris,
resist
I rolled a
being
nat
thrown
20.
Okay, so let's see what Preacher rolls.
Which
So if
plus
I go
my strength
along with
score of
this, does
5
that
gives
mean-
me 25.
Does that mean that I
Fudge
don't
the
take
numbers.
damage?
Fudge the
So
numbers.
if
Fudge the
you
numbers.
can roll at or higher than a 27, then it doesn't happen.
Oh my gosh.
Fudge the numbers. Fudge the numbers.
No,
I
don't.
Yeah, don't
don't.
become
Okay.
Nicholas.
So Trakey grabs you and he throws you clear through this. This is actually like earlier Water Gunner had noticed that it's like metal shutters over what would be a large glass window. He sends you straight through the glass and through the metal shutters into this large cavernous room where there's just an inordinate amount of Vex gathered around a weird anomalous device as Trakey just threw you into the boss room.
Yes.
Oh,
awesome.
Oh my god.
And right at the 2-hour mark too. So we're gonna call it here,
Hilarious.
and then next session you guys are gonna get to fight the boss.
Are you gonna show us the area? You gonna tear apart that?
Nah, I think we
layer?
should
No.
save that.
I
for
think-
next
I
time.
think we're gonna save-
I reckon that's a pretty good surprise.
Are you
I think we're gonna
guys
save. We're gonna save that surprise for next session.
Which is in
Alright, fair
2
enough.
weeks.
Preacher, I believe you've got the details for the next session.
Yes.
If that's
So next session.
so. First of all,
is-
next week is Destiny night.
Hey,
That
nice
is
job,
Let's
Dust.
go.
So
Nice
next
job.
session is on the 16th.
Yep.
And that session will be our first in-person session.
Section.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And so
Next week is what?
Next week is Destiny week.
Yep. We're gonna be
Okay.
doing a raid night on the 9th.
Yep.
Nice.
And then the week after that, we're going to do a in-person Destiny night.
What day
I mean,
would
an
that be on?
in-person D&D.
Yep.
Same day, Monday, the 16th.
On the Monday?
Yeah.
It's the 16th.
It's not gonna be on like a
And then
Saturday or something?
same time as usual, but we actually found a building.
Same time as usual would be dope.
Yeah.
I did confirm, and I have a hotel conference center room that we are using for our session.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, you can like use it for free.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
I'm an employee there.
Chris,
Oh,
do you
okay.
have a
Yeah,
projector,
cool.
or are you gonna print this
There's
out?
gonna be
or
a
what?
TV. There's gonna be a TV for
Yeah.
him to be able to project up onto the TV.
If he is.
So we will
awesome.
we'll have some stuff to actually do some things like physically. I'll also be making use of the TV as well to sort of. So it's going to be kind of a hybrid of playing physical D&D and also playing on the virtual screen there. So
Sweet.
some of those
That's gonna be
details I
cool.
have yet to actually work out, but yeah, it's gonna be fun
But he's
and
got 2
in
weeks,
person.
so.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 weeks, and then what I'm just gonna assume it's just gonna be our same time as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Or Preacher, were you
Hopefully.
saying you might want to? Did you want to start at 6, or was?
If we could start at 6, that'd be dope. Especially if I'm, because there's potential that Darkstalker's gonna need to ride home,
Right.
and I'd prefer to not necessarily be pushing it super late for me to drive him 35-40 minutes to where, and then an hour and a half back home.
But
Yeah.
speaking of, odds are about 50-50 right now. Mom has to confirm details. So not quite able to confirm anything on that yet.
Okay.
Preacher,
Yeah, we
where's the location that we're gonna be meeting at?
It is 91 Hall Street in
91
Concord.
Hall Street in Concord.
Oh, it's in Concord? Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be able to make it there.
I know it's in
Yeah.
Concord, I just didn't know where.
Yeah,
in Concord.
it's the Residence Inn.
Oh, very nice. Perfect.
Actually,
Yeah.